Thanks so much, Megan. So it's super exciting today to be launching a whole bunch of new prayer initiatives across G2 to encourage more prayer together. Some of you may remember that during lockdown, we launched a daily prayer event called Gather, which kind of provided a space for us to call out to God, specifically in relation to this pandemic and all those that were suffering as a result of COVID-19. But this got us thinking after that, how can we encourage more prayer in the life of G2? As we heard wonderfully from Lydia this afternoon, prayer is a really, really important thing for us in terms of our own walk with God, but it's also a vital part of the journey together as a community. It's a responsibility, and it's a really exciting opportunity for us to partner with Jesus in prayer to change the world. So this got us thinking. And after connecting with a lady called Jill Webber, who works for 24/7 Prayer and heads up the Houses of Prayer movement, and she gave us some really helpful advice on how we can try to grow prayer across our church. And she shared these three things. She said, firstly, make it essential. Keep communicating about the importance of prayer. Hopefully you've picked that up in the series that we've done on prayer, and in your fire groups, we're doing the prayer course as well. And for us at G2, we want prayer to be at the heart of everything that we are. The second thing Jill said was make it accessible. So that means increasing the pathways and the opportunities for us to be able to pray together. And lastly, she said, make it creative. There's not one way to pray. God has given us all different gifts, abilities, personalities, and there are loads of exciting, creative ways of engaging in prayer together. So off of the back of that absolutely brilliant advice, we decided that we would ask a number of people in G2 if they would be willing to be, like we heard about today, kind of prayer watchmen, though we've called them prayer champions. People who would hold the vision of prayer for our church community and take a lead in running different prayer initiatives so that we can grow this culture of prayer as a church. And we're using the really helpful model that we've learned about of pray as a guide. So that's pause, rejoice, ask, and yield. And we're launching a whole bunch of prayer initiatives today that will follow those different themes. So let's find out about them. There are 6 different things being launched today and a number of different people that are helping with this. So I'm going to go to different ones and we're going to find out a little bit about the different things that they're doing. So first up is Luke Smith. He's using the idea of pause, the importance of pausing in prayer. Luke, can you tell us about your initiative that's starting this week? When is it? What is it? What's going on?
Absolutely. Thanks, Dan. Yeah, I am going to be doing early morning prayer. And so a little bit like the thing that I did in the live broadcast today, we're going to do examine, at least to get started with. It'll be 6:30 on a Tuesday morning every week, and it's going to be like 10 minutes. It might push to 12 minutes, but we'll keep it pretty short. So it's great if you like mornings. It's a challenge if you don't. It's perfect if you're going to work. It's like the sort of thing where you can get up early. We'll just look back on the previous day, maybe previous week. Thank God for it. Spot where God was at work, and bring ourselves a bit of mindfulness probably. But I'm going to do that on Instagram Live on G2's account. So if you don't follow G2 York yet, make sure you do. And it will just be basically me doing it on Instagram Live on G2 York's account, so you can just watch maybe from your bed, which is a bit weird. So get up if I was you, and watch along there, and you'll be able to chat as well in that function. All right, that's it. That's mine.
Amazing, thanks, Luke. That's on a Tuesday morning, isn't it?
Yeah, Tuesday morning, 6:30 a.m.
Great. So in your PJs. No, get up. Great. Okay, next one under the theme of rejoice is Jamie and Kit. Jamie, can you tell us what you're going to be doing? When is it? What's it going to look like? Over to you.
Sure. Hi, Dan. Hello, G2. So Rejoice is an opportunity to come together and just celebrate our wonderful God and Savior in all sorts of different ways. It's going to happen twice a month. So it's Saturday, 11 a.m. on the second and fourth Saturdays, but not this month. It's going to be the 5th Saturday. Very confusing. Sorry, guys. It's going to involve music, listening to worship music, playing some games together to just share the joy of fellowship, prayer and worship in all sorts of different forms that it can take, like arts and crafts, prayer journaling, meditating on a psalm or a verse, or just sharing what we've been thankful for in recent weeks or recent months. So yeah, come along.
Amazing, Jamie, thank you so much. That's great. So that's Rejoice. Next one, and there's a couple here, but under the theme of ask, so asking God for things, praying, interceding. Matt and Katie Morgan and Susie and myself are going to be leading something weekly, but I'm going to go to Matt. Tell us what we're going to be doing, Matt. Oh, Matt and Katie, sorry.
That's okay. Sorry. Yeah. So with Susie, Dan, Katie, and myself, we're going to be doing something called For the City, which is following on really the heart of Gather from earlier in the summer, of praying for the city, of bringing the needs of the city, of our friends, of our family before God, and that's going to be on Monday evenings, 8 till 8:30.
That's amazing. Thanks so much, guys. That's great. Okay, and there's another one centered around ask as well. It's going to be particularly about students and praying for the campus. Holly and Lydia Brem are going to be leading this, but let's go to Holly. Tell us a little bit about your prayer initiative.
Yeah, so our prayer initiative is Campus Prayer Walks. If you've never prayer walked, we're going to teach you how. It is great fun. It's really creative and clever way of inspiring your prayers. So you base it on where you are, who you're with, what you see, what you can hear, and you ask God to show you where he is on campus. You say, what are you doing? How can we join in? And we pray and we intercede for students. And I think after Lydia's talk today, you'll agree, as a student, we've been put in a beautiful position to be watchmen for our fellow students who don't know Jesus yet. And so we want to be on campus, we want to be on the ground praying, seeing what God's up to, and joining in on that. And also, you do not have to be a student to join a campus prayer walk. We appreciate absolutely everybody and anybody to get on the ground, and we're all one big community and one big family, and we are so excited to see all that God is already doing and all that he will be doing this year on campus. So yeah, join us. We'd love to have you.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Holly. That is fab. Sounds really exciting. Okay, next initiative, under the idea of yield, so saying yes to God, Annabelle is going to be leading something called Respond. Over to you, Annabelle. Tell us a bit about that.
Hi, yes, so once a month we're going to take some time together on that classic time of the second Tuesday of the month at 8 p.m. Now, if you've got big plans on that, I'd be surprised, so come along and join in. We'll take some time to respond in prayer by praying for one another, and so there's a chance for you to share any prayer requests you've got for yourself or the people that you know. And then each month as well, we'll take some time and invite someone from G2 who has a passion for a particular area. So like Lydia was talking about with Watchmen, we've all got different things that we're particularly passionate about. So we're going to invite someone to lead us in prayer about something wider than ourselves as well, and really pray into a particular issue that someone at G2 is passionate about. So that's the second Tuesday of each month at 8 p.m.
Amazing. Thanks so much, Annabelle. Okay, and the last one, this is really, really simple one. There is going to be something under, again, the theme of yield. It's called Midday Lord's Prayer. It's going to happen every week, every Wednesday at midday. And if you sign up for this, you'll get a text message reminder. We're not going to be gathering on Zoom or anything like that. Literally, wherever you are, we're just going to stop and you'll get a text message and we're going to say the Lord's Prayer together. Simply as a way of yielding, saying yes to him. Your will be done in my life. Your will be done in G2. And you'll know that as you're saying that, wherever you might be, whether you're at work, whether you're at uni, whether you're at home, as you're saying that, you are joining with loads of other people across G2 in that same moment, saying yes to God, what he's got for G2. Now, we've given you loads of information there, so you don't have to remember them all. What you need to most importantly remember is this website. If you go to g2york.org/pray, okay, so go to the G2 website /pray, you can find out a little bit about every one of the 6 different initiatives, what it is, when it's going to be happening, how regular it is, the different times, so on and so forth. And secondly, and really, really importantly, there is a chance for you to sign up. Now, you don't have to sign up in order to take part in them, but I really want to encourage you to do that. Lydia spoke today about making that commitment. And sometimes when we sign up for something, and you can do it through the Church Suite app, when you sign up for something and you get it in your diary, it really helps you to commit to it, and you remember, and it reminds you, and logistically it really helps through the Church Suite app as well. So do that. That doesn't mean you can't try other things. I want to encourage you to try as many of these different initiatives that take place, and find one that works for you as we grow prayer across church. But remember, this is such an important way for us committing and saying, at the heart of G2 as a community, we're going to pray. That's what we're going to do. We're being called to that. We're going to join with Jesus in prayer to see our world, our work, our university, our city changed by the love of Jesus. So the next thing, and most importantly now, is that we're going to have a little taste of these. So all the prayer champions that you've just met there have kindly said that they're going to lead a little 10-minute breakout now. You won't know what one you're going to. Don't worry about that. We're going to send you to a breakout. You're going to meet one of the leaders. I'm going to tell you a little bit more, and you're just going to sample, get a bit of a flavor for the prayer initiative that they will lead. Okay, so we're going to head to those now. We're going to experience a little bit about what they're like. Just enjoy it for 10 minutes. Join in, participate if you can, just get a flavor, and then we'll come back together. So I think it's over to our breakouts now.